finding the slope of a line given the equation, we use the slope-intercept form where y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. In case na naka-standard form, kailangan nyo siyang i-change sa slope-intercept form para ma-identify yung slope at yung y-intercept. We really need to find this y-intercept kasi dito manggagaling yung ating first point. To find the slope of a line, if the equation is given, all you have to do is to identify the numerical coefficient of x. Kung ano yung numerical coefficient ng x, yun na ang inyong slope. Now, let us find the slope of the line given the following equation. Y is equal to 2x plus 5. Then, determine the y-intercept b and the trend of the graph, because later we will graph this equation. Now, alam natin that the slope-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus b. Wherein, ito yung ating slope, yung m, yung numerical coefficient of x, and then this is our y-intercept. So, ito lang din yun. Ito lang. So, what is the numerical coefficient of x? The numerical coefficient of x is 2. Therefore, our slope is 2. Wherein 2 units of rise over 1 unit of run. So, mamaya, yan ang gagamitin natin. And then, going back here, ito yung ating y-intercept, yung b. So, alin ba siya dito? Ito yung 5. Ano yung sign ng 5? This is plus sign, therefore, this is positive. So, yun ang ating y-intercept. b is equal to positive 5. Now, if our slope is positive, then the graph is increasing. Okay. We will use this information doon sa pag-graph natin. Since ang ating slope is positive, ang trend ng graph natin is increasing. Ang nakuha natin na slope is positive 2. Ibig sabihin, that is 2 units of rise over 1 unit of run. And then our y-intercept is 5. Getting the y-intercept or determining the y-intercept is very important kasi doon manggagaling yung ating first point. So, if our y-intercept is positive 5, andito yung ating isang point. And then, we need another point to make a line. So, gagamitin natin ngayon yung slope na na-compute natin or nakuha natin. So, increasing ha, increasing. Kailangan ganito ang itsura ng ating graph. So, from here, let us count 2 units of rise downward kasi hindi naman kasya na doon. So, sa baba na tayo kumuha. So, 1, 2. Now, since ang graph natin is increasing, okay, ang gagawin natin, pag bumaba ang point, pag papaba ang pagbilang natin ng rise, pupunta tayo sa left side. Pag upward, pupunta tayo sa right side. Remember ha, if the graph is increasing. Okay, since bumaba tayo sa pag-count natin ng rise, so 1, 2. Tapos, magbibilang tayo ng 1 unit to the left. So, 1. So, here is our next point. And then, we can connect the 2 points to make a line. Okay, sa totoo lang ha, dapat may arrowheads yan. Okay, may arrowheads yung dulo. Okay, so, bahin lang natin yung color para mas makita ninyo. Let us make it red. This is our graph. This is the graph of the equation y is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, so for the second example, find the slope of the line given this equation. 3y is equal to negative 4x minus 6. So, kung mapapansin, this is in the standard form. So, paano natin ma-determine yung slope at saka yung y-intercept, kung ganito yung form. So, kaya natin diniscuss yung rewriting linear equations last time. So, itong standard form, change ninyo sa y-intercept form or the slope-intercept form. So, since na-discuss na natin yun last time, fast forward na natin, the slope-intercept form of this equation is y is equal to negative 4/3 x minus 2. So we are going to use this equation. Okay, so ang numerical coefficient of x is negative 4/3. Therefore, that is our slope. 4 units of rise over 3 units of run. And then our y-intercept, andito yon. This is 2, but this is a minus sign. Kung ano yung sign nito, yun ang sinusunod niya. Therefore, our y-intercept is negative 2. Now, since our slope is negative, therefore, our graph is decreasing. Let us now graph our second equation. So, alam natin that our y-intercept is negative 2. So, dun tayo magsimula. Tayo mag-start. Since y-intercept yon, so sa y-axis tayo titingin, and here is our negative 2. So, this is our first point. And then from here, gamitin natin sa slope. Basta ang alam natin that the trend of the graph is decreasing. So, kung aakyat tayo, para mag-count ng rise, units of rise, we will go to the left. Pagka downward, we will go to the right. Eventually, pag nag-practice kayo na nag-practice sa pag-graph nito, malalaman nyo din kung saan kayo pupunta. Kung saan kayo pupunta para mag-count ng units ng rise at saka ng run. Okay, basta ang importante, alam ninyo that the trend of the graph is decreasing. Dapat ay decreasing dahil ang ating slope is negative. So, since maluwag yung space dito, upward ang gagawin ko. So, 4/3, let us count 4 units upward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stop. And then to the left, 3 units of run. So, 1, 2, and 3. And then, here is our second point. And then we can connect the points. Ayan. We can show the name. For our third equation, we have x is equal to negative 3. So since this is not in the slope-intercept form, therefore, our slope is undefined. If our slope is undefined, the graph is vertical. So this is how our graph of the equation x is equal to negative 3 looks like. Vertical, and then ang x ay negative 3. So lahat ng values niya, lahat ng x-coordinate niya ay negative 3. Our last equation is y is equal to 2. Mapapansin, so yung naka-slope-intercept form din naman to. But there is missing. Wala tayo nung mx. So sa y is equal to mx plus b, nawawala yung mx. Pero meron tayong b. So ibig sabihin, the slope is 0 and our y-intercept is positive 2. So if the slope is 0, the graph is horizontal. So yung graph natin, y is equal to positive 2, since yung slope natin is 0, the graph should be horizontal. And since may y-intercept tayo, which is positive 2, dun tayo mag-start ng point. So, y-axis, positive 2. This is our point. Tapos, straight line na yan. Horizontal. Kaya lang dito sa app na to, I need to put another point para makakonect. Pero, ibig sabihin naman yan, kahit alin dyan, lahat na yan ay dadaanan niya. Points niya yan. Ganun naman yun sa line eh. Lahat yan are possible points. Lahat yan actually are points. Pero ito lang kasi yung name tayo. So, I'll just connect these 2 points. Ayan. So, this is our graph.